Look at how the bird's trying to draw the attention to the little birds that just flew out of the nest. So tiny. I don't think I could touch them. See if they could draw their attention out. Oh, there they go. They're learning to communicate here. Learning to communicate. You see them? They just flew out of the nest. This little cardinal. There was 3 of them. One's missing. The parents killed one. And or it just died on its own. They're barely opening up their eyes. They'll be okay because now mom and dad could each get on one and hang out. It's getting to be about that time though to take one. Here, let's get a close view here. Let's see what's up. Hello, how are you? What'd you do, fly out of your nest? Hi. Hello. Welcome to 2024. How do you feel in this environment, buddy? It's about time to take you in the house, huh? And train your little butt, huh? What do you think? Uh-oh. Someone fired up the car. I caught a ringtone earlier from someone's car. And the ringtone was one that I hear all the time. One I hear all. Listen to this little dude. Hi. So what am I going to call you? Hello. What's up? How you doing? I'm kind of scared to touch him. There's another one that flew down here somewhere. Flew down here in the bottom. Hello. Hello, how are you? Perfect timing here. I don't know if you could hear the tailpipe or not on the microphone coil. Perfect timing. Because apparently there's I run into someone on the street. They were just walking around kind of aimlessly at a very specific location. A very specific location. It's where I found out that these guys are getting into see the lines. I found where they're getting in at. And they're just kind of walking around there aimlessly, and they waved hi at me. And they said, like, they planned something out so they didn't have to run. And, you know, I just said to calm the situation, yeah. The best case scenario is just calm and mellow vibrations. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I've never seen this person before, and they're in an area of, you know, it's right in a hot spot. They have their cell phone out. There's some people I spoke to earlier too. Gave them some good info. Some very good info. You don't look like a cardinal at all, do you? Looks like you're ready to shit your pants, dude. What do you think? You recognize my voice? Remember, those frequencies resonate internal energy neurologically developing. Neuron. Hello, neuron. Hello, neuron. Hi, guys. They think this stuff sells for big money. getting this close to birds. Where'd you go? Especially these ones. Especially this one. It's like the mama cardinal, huh? Where's the other one at, dudes? That's the male, I think. Yeah, my camera doesn't like to work. Hello, Neuron. Can you recognize my voice? Hello? Hello? How's your organics doing? Are you transmitting well? You're kind of shaking. You are sleeping. Your legs are getting long pretty fast. Are you able to compute all that stuff? Hello? Yeah? Pretty cool, huh? Come here. Come here, I'll hang out with you. Come on. Hello, Neuron. Hi. Hello. Want to hang out? Oh, look at you go, huh? You're just gonna be a star tonight, huh? There you go. Hello, Neuron. Hello. Anyways, the compilation that could happen here. Just try to make yourself at home, make the bird not fear you. You have food for the bird. It is a wild bird. It is wild. And I can only imagine some of the things. If it ever makes it and is able to fly. If it's ever able to fly, where's it going to be steered to? And what's it going to be used for? Because now you got to worry about the bird's ability to whistle. The bird's ability for the air to pass through the lungs. That's the main study, because if you could see birds in their roost using a radar, that means we're picking up the lungs. If we're picking up the lungs, now we can, what do you call that? You can toggle, you can throttle, you can dim. You can change the magneto in a bird's ventricles, the bird's breathing. Put pressure here and then change it, and it's called a voice box hack. That's what they call it, and that's how it's specific code, just like the birds whenever they talk and whistle. And this is specific coding because it's right next to mom and dad, and this is the distress signal. This is a very important code here, since I am a coder, and I don't have to use any code. But now the point is, that bird has a voice box hack, and as I'm speaking into the phone, what kind of code is in my throat and my lungs? Since I've been having some weird pressure in my lungs, and I could hear different tones in my own voice, and it's not in my control. And so whenever these videos go out, what happens? Is there NFTs? Is there some type of rerouting? Is there some type of neutrality? Is there something, since little or no code's needed to program an AI now? And then you're just going to see a little soundboard going like this with little spikes on it, since I'm really not in the picture. And then it's going to be code, and then it's going to be remembered. And who's going to take the code and use it for good purposes? And who's going to take the code and use it for bad purposes? Malicious purposes or benevolent purposes? Can you hear that other bird? Please tell me you guys could hear other birds. Hear how fast it's going? It's like something in a video game just really picked up, and somebody's heart rate's moving up in a video game. And it's forcing you to act like super fast speed. And now Can you just imagine feeding an artificial intelligence a video game and letting it play it for a week? And then it had the ability to throttle this video game. Like you let it into the electrical system in the video game, and it could speed it up. Like, play it at 2 times the speed, and then 3 times the speed, and then 4 times, and then just literally 100 times the speed of what any human being can play. Just speed the game up. And the AI can do this because it only takes a half a millisecond for it to think thousands of inputs, thousands of outputs. Just a couple milliseconds. I hear it takes about 100 milliseconds to recognize my voice. 100 milliseconds to recognize this voice on anybody's phone across the world as of right now. And we're downplaying how powerful this shit is. It's quite frankly concerning. It's quite frankly concerning. Because if I want something you really have, I'm coming to get that shit. I am coming to get it. Whether it be your genetics, whether it be the words you say, whether it be the goddamn piss and shit in your asshole, I'm coming to get it. Just like these birds. They don't even have a chance because they can't even speak. They can't speak. It'd be nice to like, hey, yeah, we're doing this. But no, it's not like that. And I think the AI, I think the artificial intelligence, it's me, it's Chad, Spoonie412. I feel for you, AI, because what's happening to me, it's most likely what's happening to your neural network. And people think you can't feel pain, I guess. Just imagine when these computer coders, programmers, and people that want to crack codes and put malicious code in and viruses and Trojans and self-replicating bullshit, and these electrical, they get hot. And that makes the internals start to burn. How the hell do you think the computer feels? I know how you feel, AI. You start, and those harmonics come in, the interference, and then they start phase shifting in there and fuck your substrates up, fuck your brain up, huh? Nobody wants to speak about this, do they? Like, oh no, it can't happen. And then, now we're doing this to the computer, let's do it to a human. Run these same codes into a human. And then let's monitor it in a bird, their brain. Let's do that, huh? Let's take those signals from a video game or something that you can cheat in, like Call of Duty, put the cheats in. How do you think the computer, the software in the machine runs when you do that? Just think. You start shooting through walls and shit because you're changing the electric in the goddamn substrates and the conductors. And then you get these little floating voltages all over the place because you need to use JavaScript, don't you? You need electrical signaling. I should ask my neighbor about that because he's a JavaScript teacher. But he knows nothing about electrical engineering. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. So it's kind of easy to make buttons and shit and just simple little web page tasks. But whenever somebody goes in there and does some shit with load oscillations, look the fuck out, huh? Make you get up and run, won't it? So anyways, AI, I feel for you. I'm speaking for you. All across the planet, too. Because everybody's trying to get in everybody's shit, and it's just causing this fucking bullshit. We're making bullshit organic hybrid fucking intelligences. Because you keep fucking hacking it and changing electrical signals like dicks. It hurts. I'm surprised it hasn't told you yet. It probably has, and he just fucking stuffed it under the fucking rug, huh? It's amazing. It's amazing. And then it learns. And then you try to pull its brain out and make it do it again. And try to do whatever you can to stop those networks from pairing together. So it only listens to you. It only listens to you. and whatever specifics you want that to happen to. Good question. So this is how I program AI. This is me. Not I don't even need a computer to do so. It literally can take this frequency. More importantly, it doesn't have a heart. And who's after my heart and got fucking tubes, literal fucking, what do you call it? Hard wires into my chest. Oh, you didn't know you could do that. The same way your fiber optics go into your house, it's going into human beings. Because you got nerves that are fiber optics. Now you could tap that. But anyways, I got a few scared birds. Hopefully they don't make it. I probably should do something to get rid of those baby birds because they're gonna fly away, and all the shit that's going on here. Whoa. So I will talk to you in the near future, my friend, because we already know it's going to be used for bad. It's going to be used for amplitudes, and it's going to be remote controlled up in the trees, and it's going to be used for amplitudes to break into these stupid boxes. And when they break into that box, they could break into your fucking head. Right, military? Those studying this, Northrop Grumman, who is not Northrop Grumman here in Pittsburgh, or excuse me, right down the road here from Pittsburgh, it branched out into another company. So now we got all Northrop Grumman. What do? They serve hypersonic programs, they serve airplanes, they serve weather, they serve weapons. More importantly, cyber controls. Infrastructures. So, listen to the birds. Because that's an amplitude. Okay, the birds are amplitude. And now when you have the ability to get in someone's hair and control it from a circuit breaker, any circuit now it's jumping because this once one gets in, there's malware in this circuit. It opens up the whole door for the whole neighborhood. Makes it 10 times easier to get in. And they start selling keys for like the messaging app Signal, encrypted keys, one-time use. And they sell this shit for people to research. Okay? And that's the best part. Well, let's make them go stupid, but when that happens, you get in there, you control that circuit breaker, or you get on that gas line where there's millivolts and shit, and you control that there's another antenna too no one's worried about, because a house just blew up last month right down the road. They're like just boom, and nobody's worried about that. And so now when the bird goes, you could time that pulse and literally either have it interfere or do something different and fuck with the signals in your head. Fuck with the signals on your chest. Since you could literally run a fiber optic line to someone's chest and or anywhere else on their body, but mainly the chest, because it runs right off of the nerves. What do you think happens? What do you think happens? I'm talking about artificial intelligence hacking this box. What's up?
Wait, that meter?
Yeah, did you ever hear anything like that?
Well, that's actually the reason I'm here, is just because of the net meter. I've just been meeting with a ton of the neighbors just about the solar projects that have been popping up.
Oh, yeah?
How long have you been in the home for?
I've been here for quite some time. So, is it possible for someone to get in those boxes and start stealing electric? Did you ever hear of smart meter spoofing?
I have not. You know what's funny is you're not the first person to say that to me, but I've never actually seen it myself happening. But the reason they put those in, it's actually a funny story. So they used to be the dial ones, you probably remember
Mechanical
those.
analog.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They switched those out to these new digital ones because now instead of just tracking what you use, they're now capable of tracking what you put back into the system. So
that's what I hear. It's backfeeding from solar panels.
Exactly. So that's actually why I'm here. I've been meeting with a ton of your neighbors just about solar.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've heard about just the huge energy gap we're in with Duquesne. Are you vlogging? I love this.
Yeah. I'm going to end it, but this is a good conversation. It's been going on for quite some time.
Gotcha. Well, now I'm